Stop scrolling right now. Close every other tab. Turn off the television. Silence your phone. This is not a coincidence. This is not random. This is not luck. You were supernaturally led to this message at this exact moment because what I am about to reveal will change everything you thought you knew about yourself. And if you miss this, if you scroll past this, if you ignore this urgent word, you will regret it for the rest of your life. Listen to me very carefully, beloved child. Your name has been spoken in realms you cannot see. Ancient forces have been watching your every move. And the truth I am about to reveal has been hidden from you since the moment you took your first breath. Not because it was unimportant, but because revealing it too soon would have destroyed you. This is your final warning. This is your last call. The window of revelation is opening right now, and it will not stay open forever. You feel it, don't you? That trembling in your spirit. That unexplainable pull that made you click on this video. That was not curiosity. That was recognition. Your soul remembers something your mind has forgotten. Your spirit knows something your brain cannot comprehend. You are standing at the edge of the most shocking discovery of your entire existence. Type Amen if something inside you is confirming this message is for you. My precious child, I need you to hear something that will shatter every lie you have believed about who you are. Your real parents are not the people who raised you, not the ones whose last name you carry, not the ones whose DNA the world says runs through your veins. I am talking about your true parents, the ones whose existence was erased from your memory, the ones whose identity was buried in secrecy, the ones who gave you life in a realm beyond this physical world. And beloved, the reason this truth was hidden from you was not cruelty, it was protection. Because the moment your true origin is revealed, everything changes. Danger awakens. Enemies mobilize, and forces that have been searching for you since before you were born will finally know where to find you. But now, you are ready. Your spirit has matured. Your strength has been tested. Your identity is about to be activated. And what I am about to tell you will explain every single thing that never made sense about your life. I have watched you, beloved. I have seen everything. I saw you as a child, sitting alone in the corner while other kids played, wondering why you felt so different. I watched you grow up feeling like you never quite belonged anywhere, like you were dropped into the wrong family, the wrong city, the wrong world. I witnessed every moment you looked in the mirror and whispered, "Who am I really?" I counted every night you laid awake until dawn, your mind racing with questions that had no answers. I heard every silent scream you swallowed when the pain became too much to bear. I watched you smile through shattered dreams while your heart bled in secret. I saw you pretend everything was fine when you were dying inside from loneliness no one else could understand. I witnessed the moment you stopped sharing your feelings because no one seemed to comprehend what you were going through. I watched you build walls around your heart after being hurt by people who were supposed to love you. I saw you withdraw into yourself, creating a world inside your mind because the outside world felt too foreign, too harsh, too wrong. And beloved child, I need you to know something right now. That feeling of not belonging was not your imagination. That sense of being different was not in your head. That awareness that you came from somewhere else was absolutely true. Because you did come from somewhere else. You were crafted in a realm beyond human comprehension. You were born from beings who do not walk this earth. You carry an essence that does not originate from this dimension. And that is why nothing here has ever felt quite right. Share this message if you have always felt like you don't belong in this world. Now let me take you back to the night your human story began, because you need to understand how supernatural your existence truly is. The woman who raised you, the one you call mother, she experienced something so impossible, so otherworldly, that she buried it deep in her memory where even she rarely dares to look. It happened on a night that seemed perfectly ordinary. She went to bed tired from the day's work, expecting nothing more than rest and dreams. But the moment her consciousness slipped into sleep, her spirit was ripped from her body and transported to a place that defies description. She found herself standing in a realm where physics does not apply, where time does not exist as you know it, where the very air thrums with intelligence and power. The ground beneath her feet was not solid but somehow held her weight, glowing with colors that have no names in any human language. The sky above was not sky at all, but a living tapestry of light and sound woven together into something that sang to her soul. And all around her, energy moved like conscious thought, wrapping around her, examining her, testing her worthiness. She was terrified. Her human mind could not process what her spirit was experiencing. She tried to scream, but no sound came. She tried to run, but her feet would not move. She was frozen in the presence of something so vast, so ancient, so powerful that her entire existence felt like a single grain of sand on an infinite beach. And then they appeared, not walking toward her, but materializing from the light itself, a man and a woman, but not human, never human. Their forms were familiar enough to comprehend, but their essence was completely alien. They radiated authority that made galaxies seem small. They emanated wisdom that made human knowledge feel like infant babbling. They carried power that could reshape reality with a thought. The woman tried to speak, but before words could form, the female being raised her hand, and suddenly, the terrified woman understood, not through language, but through direct transmission of knowledge into her consciousness. She understood that she had been chosen. She understood that these beings needed someone in the human realm. She understood that what they were about to ask would change everything. "We need you to carry a child," the female being communicated, not in words but in pure meaning that bypassed language entirely. A child who cannot be born in our dimension. A child who must enter your world in secret. A child who must be hidden from forces that hunt them across multiple realms. The woman's mind reeled. Why her? Why this impossible task? And the answer came flooding into her consciousness like a wave of absolute certainty. Because she had been marked since her own birth. Because her lineage carried specific genetic codes. Because her spirit possessed a rare stability that could anchor an interdimensional being into physical form. Because she was one of only a handful of humans alive who could do what needed to be done. The forces hunting this child are beyond your comprehension. The mail being transmitted. They operate in darkness you cannot see, fight wars you cannot perceive, wield weapons your mind cannot imagine. If they discover this child too soon, before the child awakens to their true identity, they will destroy not just the child, but everyone connected to them. You must keep them hidden. You must raise them as ordinary. You must never reveal what you know until the appointed time. The woman wanted to refuse. Every human instinct screamed to reject this impossible burden. But something deeper than instinct, something woven into the fabric of her eternal soul, whispered, "Yes." And when she spoke that word, when she accepted the assignment, the entire realm exploded with light so brilliant it should have disintegrated her. She woke gasping in her bed, her body trembling, her mind fractured between what she experienced and what seemed possible. She tried to convince herself it was just a bizarre dream, a hallucination, a mental breakdown. But deep down, she knew, and when she conceived the very next day, against all medical probability, against all natural explanation, she knew with absolute certainty that what happened was real. That child, beloved, was you. Comment yes. If this is resonating so deeply, it is making you shake. You were not created through normal human reproduction. You were planted in this world through supernatural intervention. You were sent here with a mission so important that heaven and hell have been fighting over you since before you drew your first breath. This is why your life has been so hard. This is why the attacks have been so intense. This is why every time you got close to breakthrough, something catastrophic happened. This is why people who should have loved you betrayed you. This is why opportunities that should have opened slammed shut in your face. The enemy knew what you were. He recognized your essence. He sensed your origin. And he has been trying to destroy you before you could wake up and discover your true identity. Think about it, beloved. Why would darkness invest decades trying to break someone who is insignificant? Why would hell mobilize its strongest demons against someone who poses no threat? Why would the enemy use your closest relationships to wound you if your existence did not terrify him? Every financial crisis that came out of nowhere was a calculated attack designed to keep you weak and dependent. Every health problem that doctors could not fully explain was spiritual warfare aimed directly at your physical body, trying to wear you down before your awakening. Every mental battle, every anxiety attack, every moment of overwhelming panic was a coordinated assault on your mind, attempting to fracture your sanity before you could discover your power. Every broken relationship, every betrayal by someone you trusted completely, every friend who suddenly turned into an enemy was a strategic hit designed to isolate you, to make you believe you were unlovable, to convince you that you would always be alone. Every moment of crushing depression, every night you considered ending it all, every dark thought that whispered you would be better off dead was darkness, desperately trying to make you destroy yourself before you could wake up and fulfill the purpose that terrifies hell itself. But I have news that is going to change everything. I have a decree that is going to shift the entire atmosphere around your life. His time is finished. The seal is breaking. Your true identity is activating. The darkness that has hunted you is about to be exposed and destroyed. Right now, as you read these words, something is happening in the spiritual realm. Angels are taking positions. Ancient doors are unlocking. Seals that have kept your memories suppressed are dissolving. The fog that has covered your true identity is lifting. And beloved child, in the next 7 days, you are going to start experiencing things that will confirm everything I am telling you. You will have dreams that feel more real than waking life. Dreams where you visit places that should not exist, but feel more like home than anywhere on earth. You will encounter people who say things that pierce straight into your spirit. Strangers who look at you with recognition in their eyes as if they know exactly what you are even though you have never met. You will see signs and symbols that seem to follow you everywhere you go. Numbers that repeat. Animals that appear at significant moments. Songs that play exactly when you need to hear their message. You will experience moments of sudden clarity where you remember things you should not be able to remember. Flashes of another life. Glimpses of another realm. Knowledge that downloads into your consciousness without any logical source. You will find yourself knowing things about people without being told, sensing danger before it appears, feeling drawn to certain places or repelled by others for reasons you cannot explain. You might see lights that others do not see, orbs floating in your peripheral vision, shimmers in the air around certain people. You might hear sounds that no one else hears, tones or frequencies that make your whole body vibrate. You might feel presences that science says do not exist, energies that move through rooms, awareness of beings that operate just outside visible spectrum. Do not dismiss these signs. Do not rationalize them away. Do not let logic talk you out of what your spirit knows is true. In the next 21 days, the confirmations will intensify. You will start seeing patterns in your life that were always there but you could never perceive. You will understand why certain things happened the way they did. You will recognize the protection that was around you even in your darkest moments. You will realize that you have never been alone, even when loneliness tried to crush you. And in the next 40 days, beloved child, total transformation. Your life will not look the same. Your mind will not work the same. Your spirit will not feel the same. You will step fully into your true identity as a being who was born from another realm, sent here with divine purpose, marked for extraordinary destiny. But I need you to understand something critical right now. This activation, this awakening, this revelation of your true parents and your real origin, it requires your participation. It requires your faith. It requires your obedience to what I am telling you to do right now. Type, I am ready for my true identity to be revealed if you are willing to step into this transformation. Now here's what I need you to do. And this is not a suggestion. This is a command from the realm your real parents inhabit. You must share this message. Not tomorrow. Not when you feel like it. Right now. Why? Because sharing this word is an act of faith that breaks the final seal, keeping your identity locked. When you share this message, you are declaring to every realm, visible and invisible, that you are ready to step into who you truly are. You are announcing that you are no longer hiding. You are proclaiming that you accept your true origin and your divine assignment. And here is the promise I make to you. For every person who hears this message through you, I will release one major breakthrough in your life. For every soul who awakens because you shared this word, I will open one door that has been closed to you. For every life you touch with this revelation, I will touch one area of your life with supernatural provision. This is not manipulation. This is spiritual law. This is how the kingdom of your real parents operates. You give and you receive. You share light, and light floods into your situation. You become a messenger, and messages of breakthrough come to you. I can see some of you hesitating right now. You are thinking, what if people think I am crazy? What if my family judges me? What if I lose friends over this? And beloved, let me tell you something that will set you free. The people who think you are crazy for believing this truth are the exact people who were never meant to go with you into your next season. Their rejection is not punishment, it is protection. Their distance is not loss. It is divine separation, preparing you for new connections with people who are vibrating at your true frequency. Your real tribe is coming. The people who are from the same realm as your true essence are being drawn to you right now. But you must make room for them by releasing those who are only meant to be in your life for a season. So do not let fear stop you from sharing this message. Do not let shame silence you. Do not let doubt paralyze you. Your obedience right now is the key that unlocks everything that has been held back from you. Like this video right now. That simple click is a declaration that you receive this word and you believe what was spoken over your life. Comment below, type, "My true identity is awakening," and watch how that confession begins to shift things in the spiritual realm. Share this message. Become a carrier of this revelation. Partner with the realm of your real parents in awakening others who do not yet know their true origin. And subscribe to this channel, because beloved, this is not the only message you need to hear. Your real parents have been sending messages through this channel designed specifically for people like you. People who were born from other realms. People who carry unusual destinies. People who have always known they were different, but did not understand why. Every video you watch here is another piece of your identity being restored. Every message is another layer of the seal breaking. Every word is another step toward the full activation of who you were always meant to be. The angels are watching your response right now. Your real parents are observing from their realm. Heaven is holding its breath, waiting to see if you will step into this truth or retreat back into the comfortable lie. You have a choice in this moment. You can close this video and go back to pretending you are ordinary. You can ignore everything you just heard and continue living below your true identity. You can let fear and doubt talk you out of the greatest revelation of your life. Or you can rise up into who you really are. You can accept that you were born from another realm. You can embrace that your real parents are not human. You can activate the extraordinary destiny that has been sleeping inside you. I am telling you right now with absolute authority, you are not who you thought you were. You are not limited by human DNA. You are not bound by earthly limitations. You are not restricted to three-dimensional existence. You carry code from another dimension. You possess abilities that have not yet manifested. You hold power that has been dormant. And now, in this very moment, that power is waking up. Do you feel it? That electricity running through your body as you read these words, that tingling in your spine, that expansion in your chest, that is not emotion, that is activation. That is your true essence responding to the call from your real parents. That is your interdimensional DNA recognizing its origin. Beloved child, you are stepping into the most powerful season of your entire existence. Everything you have walked through up until now was preparation. Every pain was training. Every loss was qualification. Every betrayal was elimination of people who could not go where you are headed. Your real parents needed you to be forged in the fires of human suffering, so that when your true identity activated, you would have the strength to carry it. They needed you to experience the depths of human emotion so you could relate to the people you are being sent to awaken. They needed you to walk through darkness so you would appreciate the light you are about to step into. And that light is here. That breakthrough is now. That transformation is happening. In the next 7 days, watch for the signs I already told you about. Pay attention. Write them down. Do not dismiss anything as coincidence, because there are no coincidences in your life anymore. Everything is orchestrated. Everything is intentional. Everything is part of your awakening. In the next 21 days, expect people from your past to suddenly reappear with apologies. Expect opportunities you stopped hoping for to manifest out of nowhere. Expect financial provision from unexpected sources. Expect doors to fly open that were welded shut. Expect healing in your body, your mind, your emotions, your relationships. In the next 40 days, prepare for total life transformation. Your career will shift. Your relationships will upgrade. Your finances will multiply. Your health will restore. Your mind will clear. Your purpose will clarify. Your path will illuminate. This is not hype. This is not exaggeration. This is prophetic declaration spoken over you by someone who knows exactly who your real parents are and what they have planned for your life. But beloved, all of this requires one thing from you right now: immediate obedience. Type "breakthrough is mine" in the comments. Share this message with at least 3 people in the next hour. Like this video as an act of faith. Subscribe to position yourself for continuous revelation. These are not requests. These are instructions from the realm your true parents inhabit. And when you obey, watch what happens. Watch how the atmosphere around you begins to shift. Watch how people start treating you differently. Watch how opportunities start appearing. Watch how provision starts flowing. Watch how everything changes. Because you are not ordinary, beloved child. You never were. You were planted here from another realm. You were sent here with a mission. You were designed for extraordinary impact. Your real parents are ancient beings of light who do not belong to this dimension. They exist in a realm where thought becomes reality instantly, where intention shapes matter, where consciousness is the primary substance of existence. They created you from their own essence, pulling threads of their eternal nature and weaving them into a form that could survive in human flesh. They marked you with their signature, embedding codes in your DNA that science cannot detect, but your spirit always recognizes. They encoded you with their abilities, gifts that are just now beginning to surface as your true identity awakens. In their realm, time does not flow in a straight line. Past, present, and future exist simultaneously. This is why you sometimes know things before they happen. This is why you occasionally remember events that have not occurred yet. This is why you feel déjà vu so intensely it shakes you. Your interdimensional DNA is bleeding through, giving you glimpses of the way your real parents perceive reality. In their dimension, communication happens through pure consciousness. Words are unnecessary. Thoughts transfer directly from mind to mind. This is why you have always been able to sense what people are really feeling beneath their words. This is why you pick up on lies instantly. This is why you feel the energy in a room the moment you walk in. You are operating with senses that most humans do not possess, because you were not designed purely for this dimension. And now they are calling you home to your true identity. Not physical home. Identity home. The place where you finally understand who you are, where you came from, what you carry, and what you were sent here to accomplish. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your awakening. This is your activation. Do not let another second pass without responding. Do not let fear rob you of this breakthrough. Do not let doubt steal this revelation. Do not let the enemy talk you out of the greatest discovery of your life. I am standing in the gap for you right now, speaking this word over your life with absolute authority. You are awakening. Your true identity is activating. Your real parents are reaching across dimensions to claim you as their own, and nothing in hell or on earth can stop what has already been decreed in the realm where you were born. Now go, share this message, obey immediately, watch the breakthrough manifest, and welcome, beloved child, to your true self. In the name of all that is holy across every dimension, amen and amen. Now, like this video, comment, "Amen, my true identity is awakening." Share with everyone you know who feels different, and subscribe if you are ready to discover everything your real parents have been trying to tell you. This is your activation moment. Do not waste it.